There's another little ATV repair I'm working on. Heat shield off an exhaust. It's got a pretty big crack right here on this end, and got a couple more cracks. I'm going to run it through the sandblaster, kind of clean it up because the guy's going to get it powder coated anyway. I'm going to try to cut a little groove in there and TIG that back up. Can't really get to it from the underside. And I think once I sandblast it off, a few more cracks are going to show up. So we'll have a look at that. See how that comes out. You know, these ATV things, they get dirt and mud caked up on them for years. So it's kind of hard to get them cleaned up for welding. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one through the sandblaster. So here we go, see how it comes out. Alright, so here's the part after going through the sandblaster. Sandblasting is pretty damn tedious work. Need to have somebody else do that one for their part. But anyhow, cleaned up pretty good. I just got one of those Harbor Freight sandblasters, and man, once you get to blasting, even with a vacuum cleaner going, you can't see what the hell you're doing. There's just not enough light. But anyhow, this crack here, pretty big crack. Can't really get to it on the bottom because of this bracket. So I'm probably just going to take my grinder and kind of grind a bevel in it, weld it, and then grind off the weld. Only other one here is a little small one right here. I think I'll weld it from the back side, and I'll probably dress up this end right here. It's pretty ragged. I think I'll just dress it up with a grinder. Other than that, if they need to clean it up anymore, they can, but I'm going to try to weld that spot. That's what I'm going to work on. Alright, let's see if I can zoom into the crack. Pretty light material too, so I'm going to find something I can sample on and get the temperature right. We'll TIG it. Alright, here we go. Well, it looks like every now and then one of these cheap Harbor Freight devices here play into your favor. Alright, what I want to do is grind kind of a notch in there so it can take the weld, so when I sand it back down it'll actually hold something. If I don't put any kind of groove in there when I weld it up, it's just going to sand right off when I bring it down flush. But also I can't get to the back side to weld it, so I'm going to see if this works or not. May or may not work. Alright, looks like I've got a pretty nice groove running down the length of it here. That's what I wanted, was some kind of a groove so I could fill that with weld and then buff it back out, sand it down flush, and hopefully when they paint it you won't even know it. So I'll have another look. Alright, here's the finished product. This part here was cracked all the way down, all the way across there. Welded it back up. Had one little small crack down here. So another repair. I tell you what, next time somebody wants me to sandblast something, I'm going to let them do it, because that's a tedious operation when you don't have a very big air compressor. But, at any rate, here we go. So if you want a treat, do you want a treat? I don't know what that really means. You sure? Can you talk to me? Speak. And you really want this treat? Wow. Fingers. Probably don't want another one though, huh? All the way down. Roll over. But do you want a treat? Really? That means let me speak. You really want one? Get back over here. Lay down. Lay down. Down. All the way down. That's up, silly. Up. So that's smacking about. I think you probably finished, huh? You had enough? You had enough? What? What the hell does that mean, huh? What? You had enough? What? More? That means more? You can't be hungry after all of that. That was a treat. That was a treat. That was a big treat. You sure? All right.